All right, day one. I spawn on a beach completely weaponless, completely clueless. And the game, very helpfully, tells me to punch a tree. Not fight a bear, not build a base, not even craft a spoon. Just go hit that tree. Bold of Rust to assume I know what a tree is for. But then, I see him. Some guy, crouched in the bushes, looking very tactical, very intense. Who I would like to point out was completely naked. No clothes, no weapon, nothing. This man had probably spawned into the game 4 seconds before I found him. He wasn't being tactical. He was just squatting, vibing, living his best life. Day one. 0 experience. One completely innocent naked man down. This is either beginner's luck or I was just built for war crimes. Anyway, I figured I should probably do something productive with my life. So I roamed around, farmed some resources, and naturally got immediately reminded that I'm still very much prey out here, courtesy of this wolf. 10 out of 10 hospitality. Honestly, very Rust of him. But somewhere in between getting mauled and farming wood, I had a realization. I don't have a house. I am, professionally speaking, homeless. So, base building. Surely there's some kind of tutorial for the... Nope, there is not. There is just me, a hammer, and the crushing realization that I have no idea what I'm doing. Now here's a fun fact about me that makes this whole video slightly more embarrassing. I have technically played a game like this before. It's called Oxide. If you don't know what that is, congratulations, you have better taste than me. Oxide is, and I say this with love, the bootleg mobile knockoff of Rust. Like if Rust had an evil twin that grew up in a discount store. So technically, this isn't my first base ever. It's just my first real one. Turns out playing the knockoff version for however long taught me absolutely nothing useful, because I'm still out here placing walls like I'm building this thing blindfolded. Which honestly tracks. Real Rust experience? 0. Fake Rust experience? Also apparently 0, because look at this base. Anyway, here's my base, built with the combined wisdom of one rip-off mobile game and pure panic. Use that information however you'd like. Your base, done. Furniture, in. I am now officially a homeowner. A very confused, very ugly homeowner, but a homeowner nonetheless. So I did what any responsible new homeowner does. Immediately left the house to go farm, because apparently walls don't pay for themselves. And then arrows just start hitting me. No warning, no dramatic music cue. Just whip, whip, whip. And I'm already regretting every decision that led to this moment. So, I respawn back at my crime scene of a house, and like any dignified person who just got clapped by a phantom archer, I decide the mature thing to do is go check my own corpse. Partly for loot, mostly for closure. And he's gone, obviously. Vanished. Off somewhere living his best life, probably riding a horse he didn't even earn either, honestly. But my bow is just still there, untouched, which tells me exactly what kind of guy this was. He didn't want the bow. He specifically came back for the arrows. This wasn't a robbery. This was a resource-efficient homicide. The man had priorities. And just like that, my one and only shot at horse ownership is officially gone. No horse, no arrows, just a lonely little bow, sitting there like, hey, at least I'm still here. Which, thanks bow, very comforting. Sir, I have already died once today. I'm currently in mourning. I do not have arrows, I do not have a horse, I do not have my dignity. What more do you want from me? I do the one smart thing I've done all video and slam myself inside my house, which, plot twist, actually works, because apparently doors are useful. Who knew? Groundbreaking Rust technology. And he just starts hitting the door, just wailing on it, like it personally offended him. Meanwhile, I'm inside doing the single bravest thing a man can do in this situation, which is nothing. I am doing nothing. I am standing very still and hoping he forgets I exist. And then, just like that, he leaves. No explanation, no closure, just vibes. Fast forward a bit, I upgraded the base slightly, still hideous, but slightly less likely to collapse on me. And I figured it was time to actually engage with this game like a functioning player. So I open up the mission guide, and it tells me to kill some boars. Great, simple, achievable. A task even I, a man who has died twice today, can probably manage. First boar, down, easy. I am thriving. I am a hunter. I am basically a Rust survivalist at this point, truly built diff, and then a wolf shows up, because apparently the universe heard me being confident and immediately took personal offense to it, which, in hindsight, was the exact moment some guy decided to just walk up and end me. Not the wolf, a person. A person who looked at a man mid-fight with an animal, fully distracted, fully vulnerable, and thought, yeah, this is my moment. Now, if this were a normal game, this is usually the part where people rage quit. Uninstall, go outside, reevaluate their life choices. And honestly, I get it. A lot of people don't make it past this exact moment. 3 deaths in, no horse, no dignity, cursed by a naked man. Statistically, this is where careers end. But see, here's the thing. Nobody tells you before you start playing Rust, this is Rust. This isn't the bad part. This is just Tuesday. The betrayal, the third partying, the getting sniped by a man in his birthday suit. This isn't a bug. This is the whole game. Rust doesn't have a tutorial. Rust is the tutorial, and the lesson is suffer. So no, I'm not quitting. I'm 3 deaths deep and somehow more invested than ever, which either means I have main character energy, or I just don't know how to give up. Probably the second one. Spear's already made. Confidence is at an all-time high. This man is chopping wood, completely unaware that his tree-cutting montage is about to get very rudely interrupted. No plan, no strategy, just me, a stick with violent intentions, and 3 deaths worth of pent-up rage. Let's see if the curse holds up, and immediately, the second he sees me coming with a stick in a dream, he just runs. No fight, no hesitation, pure survival instinct. Smart, honestly, very smart, but also rude. I crafted this spear for a reason, sir. I had a whole villain arc planned. So, now we're just sprinting through the map. Me chasing a man with a stick like I'm auditioning for a caveman documentary, him just trying to live his life in peace. And he runs into a house, which, okay, fair escape strategy except, wait, that's not just some random house. That's his house. This man is my neighbor. I have officially been chasing my own neighbor through the woods with a spear. Incredible. Day 1, and I've already skipped every normal social step you're supposed to take with your neighbors. No hello, no nice face. Straight to attempted homicide. And before I can even fully enjoy that moment, he just slaps a new one right back up, instantly. Like he's got walls on speed dial. And then, right in the middle of my one-sided war, my spear breaks, which, devastating. Truly the great equalizer of Rust. Doesn't matter how much rage you have, a broken weapon ends the conversation real quick. And look, I could go back, get more wood, make another spear, keep this going forever. But also, I don't actually know this guy. He could have a whole clan. He could have friends with guns. I don't want to accidentally turn random neighbor beef into the reason I get raided tonight. New scene, new problem. I spot 2 guys nearby and instantly my brain goes into overdrive. Are they a team? Do I just witnessed a friendship? Is this the part where I die a 4th time? So, in what might be the single most responsible decision I've made all video, I actually hang back, keep my distance, watch, assess. Basically doing everything I should have done before fighting a wolf and getting third-partied. One of them starts closing in on me, which, bold move, buddy. Considering I've got a bow in hand and at this point, nothing left to lose in this Rust career of mine. Curse. Finally over. Battery's dying. That's it for now. Subscribe for more Rust content.